Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the midweek video for Broken Port Media. This is Tier List Tuesday. This is the first one we're doing on Tuesday,
Yep.
and we're happy you're here. So let's get right into it today. We are going to be discussing a really random tier list, actually, when it comes to hardware. This was a pre-made list that Josh found.
I pulled it off.
I have a lot of opinions about.
He's been crapping on it all session.
Not just about, this is good or this is not. No, like what is this on the list for? What does this have to do with the rest? So
completely not related.
So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, Josh, what do we got? What's this list?
Well, we have various companies that are in the space of computer nerdom. And we have at the top the best. That's the S tier. I don't know why it's not S.
They're not even all computer stuff.
You gotta freaking realize what we're doing here. Anyway, and then good, decent, not good, trash. Here are our options, and I don't know what Nintendo's doing here or Raspberry Pi, but we'll get around to it because Wish and Amazon Basics are also here. Okay, Razer in the gaming space. Okay, we'll frame that gaming space. Razer, where do you put that? Is that the best of the best?
I will put Razer in the good column. Razer has some, I guess they have some top tier items. I just got a, what's it called? Not the Black Widow. But I just got a keyboard. Man.
I would also switch decent and good as like I think decent is better than good.
No, I think good is better than decent. Decent is like average, it's like regular, whatever.
You know what? Whatever. Razer, where's it at?
So Razer makes some good stuff. I have a Razer headset for my Xbox. I have a Razer keyboard, the optical switches I got from my wife's computer, which has been pretty good so far.
Okay.
But they also have like their lower end stuff is not great. When I first got this computer a few years ago, I got just like the entry level membrane Razer keyboard, and it was trash. I had to return it right away. And I mean, I guess I can be. That doesn't mean all Razers.
I think all these companies vary.
But they all vary. So Razer has some bottom of the line stuff. They have some top of the line stuff. But I would overall rate them as good as long as you're not getting their bottom tier. They have
I tell you what,
stuff.
If you put them in puke RGB, best. But I think, and I love these headphones. These are the Barracudas, Mark, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, they're good. And I'm going to put Razer in good. Moving on, AMD.
So AMD, is this encompassing
in the gaming
AMD
space?
Does? This is like
gaming
GPUs
space
and CPUs.
Gaming
because
space.
Those sit on different ends of the spectrum.
Listen, the only clue I'm giving you is gaming space.
Yeah, see, that doesn't work though, because
average it out.
If it comes to CPU,
people are pooping. Let's move.
If it comes to CPU, I'll put it in the best. If it comes to GPU, I'll put it good or decent. So,
you know what? This is what I'm doing.
I guess we put AMD in good, but
it might be like over here somewhere, but for now, there.
All right.
Okay. Asus. Arch of Crack. What do you got?
Asus has been up and down. I think they make great stuff, but they've also had a lot of issues in the past couple of years. They've had some issues with RMAs. They've had issues with the SD cards melting in the allies. They initially had melting issues with some of their motherboards with the AMD 7000 series, but now it seems like they're kind of turning things around, getting.
I say they got work to do. Not good enough for decent.
I wouldn't put them not good. I would at least put Asus under decent. But they're good except for kind of the hiccups they've had, which every company has.
Their hiccups are crap. Okay, we'll put them in decent for now. All right, in the gaming space.
What is Nintendo doing on this list?
Where do you put Nintendo?
Why are they on this list? I mean,
in the gaming space for what they do.
when Nintendo goes up against Nintendo, it's the best.
Ask me why I put it in trash.
I
Ask me
can't
why I put it in
compare
trash.
Nintendo to anything else on this list. Why did you put it in the trash?
Just calm down with the lawsuits, man. I just said the word Nintendo. We're going to get a strike on this video just because we said Nintendo. Moving on, Dell, what do you got?
Dell is okay. To me, I have had some not great experience with Dell laptops. So I'll put Dell in not good because of my personal experience.
Me too.
Some people really like them, but
Me too.
I have not had good experiences. Even they've tried to fix things and different things, but it's just there's always these hiccups with the Dell stuff that I've had.
my wife had a Dell Inspiron 15 whatever the crap. And that thing just like slowly, like by piece, breaking off and just fading away to nothing. I don't even think and this is before I knew what like e-waste was. I think I just threw that in a garbage bag at the end. It was trash.
Like I will not buy a Dell anymore.
No. All right. How do you pronounce this? Huawei? Huawei. Okay. Nice and clear.
So I've never owned any Huawei stuff. They've got some
They got some cool monitors though.
I don't know if you can get Huawei in the US anymore. Because there was some issues with them.
Frig the US.
This is Canada. Or whatever. But I think Huawei has some decent stuff because usually their price is okay. I don't know if they still do phones.
You used to have a phone, no? Didn't you?
I didn't have a Huawei phone. No, I had the Samsung Note. But Huawei they do a lot of stuff like they have Wi-Fi mesh systems, they have monitors, they have some different things, and they seem to be all right.
Yeah.
So I will put Huawei under decent, yeah.
Yeah. Actually...
No, I wouldn't put Huawei before Asus.
Maybe just for recognizability. Yeah. Okay, LG, what do you got? Make pretty cool fridges that spy on you.
LG has
allegedly
LG has good gaming monitors for sure.
Yeah, and so, aren't they like? Don't they make every single like panel in like the world?
No,
them and Samsung or something. Like they're a mass producer of panels, is what I'm trying to say.
I think there's LG, Samsung, and I think there's one more that do the majority.
33% split. What do you want from me?
So I would put LG under good. There again, they have similar to Razer, they have, like some of their lower end stuff is not great, but LG's good stuff is very good. So yeah, I'll put them under good.
Okay, for this next contender, I have to ask you something. Are we subscribing to once you put something in the best, it's the best. It can't be among the best. It has to be the best. So we can't put anything else in there.
I feel like this list, though, can't just have one best because this list is ridiculous and makes no sense. No.
You know what? We're going to do this.
Because if that's the case, nothing will be in the best. Nothing. So this list has to have... This is not an S tier list.
Okay.
This is...
Listen. How about we merge into one? And we do... You can only have 3 in the best. And once they're placed, they're placed.
Yeah, I can do 3.
Just because how mixed
there cannot be one with this list.
What is Amazon list. Basics doing this list?
They make some tech stuff. They make monitors and stuff.
They make... Oh,
they
right.
Make cables and whatever. We're not there yet.
Okay, NVIDIA.
NVIDIA.
It takes a slot.
It's gonna go in the best, yeah, because I mean, I'm not gonna say that they're not the best in their field.
Yeah. All right, Samsung. Now, I don't know what this is referring to because they make SSDs, they make monitors, they make friggin' TVs, they make friggin' phones.
I want to know why Wish is on this list.
We'll get to
it. But not I don't know,
Alibaba,
like Western Digital or something with all of this other stuff that's here.
This was the first list that I did under gaming brands.
So Logitech, at least good. Samsung, at least good. Could be the best. But I would put Samsung on the same level as LG, competitive, because again, they have some stuff that's great, some stuff that's not. Some of their monitors are really good, some of their monitors are trash.
But
Some of their SSDs are awesome. Other ones have had a lot of issues. So I would put Samsung under good when it comes to this.
if
list.
I'm buying stock, like I'm going Samsung.
This isn't a stock list. This has to do.
No. This is nobody. No, nobody knows what this is.
More things into this list. It already has way too much.
If we're going by colors, if we're going by vibes.
Okay, Samsung is good. What's the next one?
Amazon Basics.
Amazon Basics is subjective. So I've seen
USB cables.
When it comes to cables and stuff like that, it's good. If it comes to like a monitor, it's okay. So
Okay.
I would put decent, because you can get. I'm not going to say their cables are great, but you can get a cable for a good price. I think Amazon Basics is decent.
I got a new definition for this. Whatever this is, impact on gaming. Each company impact on gaming.
You can't just switch up the parameters.
I can do whatever I want. This is my YouTube channel.
Amazon Basics, we're putting it at decent. What's the
Corsair?
Corsair.
Like, what do you think?
So I like Corsair stuff.
You do.
I talked about my mouse in the podcast this week.
I think that's not garbage right there.
I guess I could put it under good, because again, they have a range of things, right?
Yeah.
Good PSUs. I really like the mouse. For keyboards, I've tried. I'm not so crazy about. So I don't think I can put Corsair under best. Some of their stuff is really good, but I don't think they get the best tier. I would say good for Corsair.
Okay. What do we got for Steel Series?
Steel Series. So yeah, the good is going to be a big list, but because I have a Steel Series headset, I have a Steel Series keyboard, and
I definitely think Razer has one on them.
No, I would put Steel Series above Razer for their quality for a lot of things. My Steel Series headset way better than my Razer headset.
That's such a low sample size. Okay. Whatever. I'm a good guy. All right. This is. I want to lead this one. Okay.
What do you have? What's your headset?
A Razer Barracuda. Yeah. I love it. It's great. I'd buy another one and recommend it to all my friends. Buy Razer. Link in description. No, not. Gigabyte. I think we're both fanboys, and you know what? For the value of what you get, if this is value based, it's like it's somewhere in here.
I mean,
we both have the GPUs. You have 2 monitors of them, 3, or do you have 4?
I mean, maybe it's best. I'm not good with the whole Asus in the decent category. I don't think it's that low at all, but
decent is still good. It's just there's some differential. This is what a tier list is.
But if you're comparing Gigabyte to Asus, there's no way that Gigabyte is 2 tiers above Asus. Never. No way.
Okay, what do you feel about that? Feel better?
I guess so.
Okay, I don't want to hear another thing about it. Yo, let's ask Pluth. What do you think about Alienware?
I think Alienware is overpriced for what it is for the competitors. Like,
that's where I'd put it for the price.
Yeah, I guess decent. I don't think it falls to not good, because it's not.
It's definitely better than Amazon Basics. I'll give you that.
But Alienware is really expensive. It's still Dell, which I don't like Dell, so I probably won't buy Alienware. They have some nice laptops, but again, is it always worth it? I don't think so. So decent is good. They're not bad, but they're not the best. So yeah, that's fair.
Okay, Apple. Impact on
see.
gaming.
Impact on gaming? Well, it's trash.
Impact on computers. You see, like, what
See,
is this list?
well, again, this list doesn't make any sense. See, Apple could be in the best, or it could be in trash. It could like it could be the top or the bottom. It is not the top of gaming by any means. It's not even good in gaming. Okay,
So
it's
do
not
we
even
like
good.
automatically put it at the bottom of good just to like average it?
No, no. If this has to do with gaming, then it's not good.
'Kay.
Okay.
I'll buy that for $1.
But Apple, as a general thing, if it's phones, different things, then it's very good. But when it comes to gaming, no, it's not good, and no one's going to argue that situation. Next,
Intel for gaming, man. Where we at?
good at least. I mean,
CPUs.
other people CPUs.
I think we have to default to their best like product for impact.
Well, now we're switching it up. Like we're like halfway through.
You
We're
want to
gonna be talking
retake
about
this, Mitch?
pies.
You want to do a retake?
No.
Okay.
So
So
okay,
roll.
even though I'm buying a new AMD system, I'll put Intel under the best category.
Yeah, I think yeah, history alone, you know.
Over like despite, okay, this current generation they're having issues, but the like forever leading up to this single batch of CPUs basically, that's it.
All right. I have experience with these guys.
Okay, you go ahead. HyperX,
This is no shade. HyperX. I don't know where these guys are going to go, but on the upper side of decent, almost good.
I like HyperX. I know that one of their headsets is pretty good. Other than that, I've never really been drawn into any other stuff.
I had their RAM before I upgraded my RAM. It was good. And I have a buddy that's like has that headset. I don't know what they call it, the Focus or whatever. Anyway, it's the classic HyperX headset, and like the cuffs are just beat the crap, and he doesn't want to get a new one because he loves it.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe in another life it's over here, but that's where I'm putting it. Keeping it real. Impact on gaming, Sony. Listen to me, man. PlayStation, you know? Because what else do they do in gaming? I think they have TVs, they have monitors, but like, what else do they do in gaming? They don't make SSDs, do they? Possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, Sony is basically just going to be. They used to make laptops and stuff, but they're basically just
Vizio.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
But see, if it's Sony and not PlayStation, then they're like nothing.
Let's pretend this is PS.
If it's PlayStation, then I can put it in the best because for consoles, they're top tier.
I agree. Okay, I'm gonna let you go off on this. Okay, I don't know what it's doing in here, but Raspberry Pi's impact on gaming. Go.
So here's the thing: Raspberry Pi is very different than anything on this list. However, Raspberry Pi, if you're into emulation, a Raspberry Pi can be a great emulation machine.
That's smart, actually.
So,
what are we thinking here?
Raspberry Pi is not for AAA games, not for the but for if you're doing emulation for older stuff,
for what they do,
definitely good. You can put in decent if you want, but for emulation, for the cost, you can get a Raspberry Pi for between like $100 and $200, and rock an emulator on there and run it through your monitor.
All right, Logitech. You have more peripherals of Logitech than I do.
Logitech is good. It
top, mid, bottom. Where we at?
I would say somewhere in the middle, because again, they're hit and miss with some of their things.
Better than Corsair? Not as good.
I would put it above Corsair. I'm back and forth on the mouse situation with them, but overall, I would say they have more appealing products than Corsair that I've tried.
All right, I can't speak to HP's impact on gaming,
So
but
I hate
HP's
HP.
impact on computers is like,
I hate HP. For me, I would put this in not good or trash. I will never buy another HP computer.
yeah, the one I had died within a year.
So HP trash. And
Uh,
see, HyperX is HP, but HyperX was like acquired by HP, I
that's
think,
different.
and Kingston. So
That's
no,
different.
I don't like HP's stuff normally. See, here's the problem now. See, Microsoft, when it comes to gaming, everybody games on a Microsoft PC, but we already have the 3 top slots filled.
Sealed.
So,
But I will say, to defend Sony, what was Microsoft doing with the PS1, PS2? No, no one was.
When the PS2 came out, the Xbox came out.
Yeah, look up the sales. The PS2 still beat it. But anyway, I would if it's sealed, it's got to be top of good.
Top of good, yeah.
MSI. Now you are an MSI owner,
I
and
like MSI.
maybe you will own another MSI of a claw variety.
So, for my experience, I have an MSI laptop right now,
How you like it?
and it's really good. I'm not tempted to buy another laptop, which is rare. I'm usually tempted to buy the next thing as soon as I get one thing. So I'm always looking for the next thing. And even though I don't just go out and buy it, but I will eternally be looking up what's around. But really happy with the laptop. I've had it for I think 2 years now, and it's still really good. It's a Katana. I guess I would put it under good.
Better than Samsung?
I haven't had any issues with it. It's been really solid. So
somewhere in here?
Yeah, somewhere in the middle of good, because yeah, it's been great. My MSN laptop's been awesome.
All right. I'm gonna save. Okay, I'm
gonna let you make the call on Wish.
Okay. I don't know how, but I will make a very hot take on Wish. Okay.
You watch Austin's videos. You know about Wish.
I do, and I watch. I can't pronounce his name, Darwin or Dal, whatever. I just had to press a button. Dyslexia, it's a bitch. Anyway, Google, where you at for gaming? I've got a take on this, so allow space for me. Go.
For gaming, so I mean, they had the Stadia, which is not around anymore. I think it was an important step in the whole cloud gaming situation, and I think cloud gaming will continue to grow and become more mainstream, even though most people hate it right now. Well, it's in the early stages. What's great in the early stages? Nothing. So that was a good step, even though they failed. I would put them in the decent category.
I'll do you one better. Does this include Android?
I guess so.
Now, Android with phones, yeah, okay, mobile gaming, whatever. You could do with Apple, it's got lots of games and whatever. But what this has is not phones for Android. Android can be run on all these Ambernick emulation one-stop things. So, yeah, you can emulate a PS1. You can emulate a Game Boy Advance. Or you could also run like Genshin Impact off of the Play Store with these things. And there's a huge community with them. Where did you put it? Because I want to do this a slight bump.
I put it under decent.
Decent? I'm a bottom good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Top yeah, bottom good. Okay. Wish.com. I have never ordered anything off of Wish. I never will order anything off of Wish. I like my money in my bank account, and I like it to grow. Now, I've seen a lot of videos of people getting sketchy graphic cards off of Wish. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing complete setups off of Wish. I think Linus did one, actually. For the content, I think is clearly the only relevant criteria that this option has, I will put it in the bottom of decent for the content.
No way.
Wish
has got to be.
Wish is better than a Dell. It's better than an HP. It's better than Nintendo.
No, it's not. Wish has got to be in trash. There's no way Wish
is
above any of those companies.
What's the last YouTube video you watched of like, check out these Dell peripherals?
Linus did a whole video on Dell stuff.
Will you give me the bottom of not good?
You can't change up the game at the last thing. Wish goes to trash. Wish has not done anything for gaming.
Reluctantly, Wish is at the top of trash. Nintendo being at the bottom. Strike. We're done.
For this messed up, ridiculous nonsense list, fine. But this list was ridiculous.
Next week, Mitch makes the list, and I point my judging finger at him.
All right, we'll do that.
All right. Well, I hope you pooped, and I hope you took break and lunch all at separate times. This is our tier list. What do you think, Mitch?
Let us know what you think of this list. Like, comment, subscribe. Do you agree with where these things sit? Did this list make any sense at all?
Did we have
would
any good points?
And what would you like to see next week for Tier List Tuesday? Will it be next week? Will it be the following week? Are we going to come up with something else? That's the mystery of Broken Port Media. But we are working on consistency and different things that people like. So let us know what you think of this tier list. Let us know what you would like to see. And let us know where you think these things should sit in the list.
Until next time, stay broken.